C.S. Lewis once said, "You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream." For some, setbacks make us wonder if our dreams are over. But Bo Eason's story shows that even when one dream ends, a new one can begin. As a boy, Bo was told he wasn't big enough or strong enough to succeed. But at just 9 years old, he wrote a 20-year plan: play in the NFL. Against the odds, his determination carried him there. Yet only a few seasons in, an injury ended his career. For many, that would have been the end of the story. But Bo chose a new beginning. He reinvented himself as a storyteller, eventually writing and starring in the Broadway play, Runt of the Litter. His life reminds us that when one chapter closes, God can open another. That truth echoes throughout Scripture, especially in the life of Moses. At 80 years old, long after he assumed his story was over, God met him in the wilderness through a burning bush. Exodus 3. Moses had fled Egypt and spent 40 years in obscurity tending sheep. He may have believed his best days were behind him, but God was just getting started. His past didn't disqualify him. His age didn't limit him. Even the wilderness years, the ones that seemed mediocre, had prepared him to lead a nation. Still, Moses hesitated. Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? Exodus 3:11. His insecurity echoes our own questions. Who am I? Am I enough? Isn't it too late? Yet God's response was clear. He wasn't finished with Moses. What looked like failure was actually preparation. What seemed like exile was training. God specializes in weaving fresh beginnings out of frayed edges. As Max Lucado reminds us, if you're still breathing, you're not finished. God still has a purpose for you. That truth means something for you too. Your gifts are still useful. Even if they've been neglected or cut short, God can repurpose them for His glory. Your age is not a limitation. Scripture says God's people still bear fruit in old age. They are ever full of sap and green. Psalm 92:14. And your past does not disqualify you. In fact, the very parts of your story you'd rather hide may become the testimony He uses most. So don't believe the lie of too late. Each day is a chance to say yes to God, invest in others, and step forward into the new beginning He is writing for you. Think about that as you seek to abide in Him this week.